Please be seated. Good morning, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for Timberlane Regional High School Class of 2022. Please join me in applauding the Timberlane Graduation Orchestra under the direction of our high school band director, Mr. Kenneth Clark, and music teacher, Mr. Sam Lyons, for their performance of Pomp and Circumstance. It is my privilege to be joined on stage this morning by Mr. Christopher Kellen, the Superintendent of Schools for the Timberlane Regional School District, and Mr. Stephen Finnegan, Timberlane School Board Chairman. Also, joining me to the front of the stage is Timberlane Regional High School Administration, Mr. Scott Strange, Associate Principal. Mr. Tim Brown, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Ashley Harbell, Assistant Principal. Mr. Mark Pedersen, Director of Secondary Education. And Mrs. Jennifer Pahopek, Secondary Curriculum Coordinator. Also in attendance today is Mrs. Sandy Allaire, Executive Director of Curriculum and Professional Learning for the Timberlane Regional School District. Mr. Angelo Fantasia, Director of Athletics for the Timberlane Regional School District. Mr. Mitchell Mensis, Principal, Timberlane Regional Middle School. Mr. Kurt Schweiss, Director of Music for the Timberlane Regional School District. Mrs. Maria Watkins, Business Administrator and CFO of the Timberlane Regional School District. We also have school board members, Mrs. Barbara Kiska of the town of Plastow and Mr. Mark Sherwood, town of Sandown. We have a number of invited guests as well in attendance with us today. From the New Hampshire Senate, the Honorable William Gannon, District 23. From the New Hampshire House of Representatives, the Honorable Deborah DeSimone, District 14. The Honorable Robert Harb, District 14. The Honorable Norm Majors, District 14. And the Honorable Josh Yokala, District 33. And the following district selectman is here today with us, Mrs. Dottie Bilbrough of the town of Danville. At this time, I ask you to please rise and remain standing as I call on the Boy Scouts of America, Troop 18 Color Guard, Plastow, New Hampshire, to present the colors. Please welcome to the podium Elida Bates, senior from the class of 2022, who will lead us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance.
all please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Please remain standing as Timberlane Regional High School Senior Choir, conducted by Mr. Robert Finch, performs the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
It's a lot of start to the graduation, huh? Now it's time to give it to you guys. It is my honor to please welcome, with myself and the administration, the President of the National Honor Society, to deliver the welcome message, Lauren Hayes.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to extend my warmest welcome to the Timberlane Regional High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. We are here today to honor and celebrate the accomplishments of today's graduating class. I would like to start by thanking everyone in attendance. Without your constant support, advice, and sacrifice, my fellow classmates and I wouldn't have made it through all the ups and downs of high school. I would also like to thank the Timberlane staff and faculty for the countless hours spent teaching, advising, and helping us to further our education and minds. And to my classmates, today wraps up the last 4 years of our high school education. Hours upon hours spent inside the walls of Timberlane Regional High School. We all had unique experiences that led us to where we are today, but despite our different journeys, we have all gathered here for the last time as a class of 2022. Today encompasses every achievement, success, and even failure of our academic career at Timberlane. And with that, I invite you all to reminisce about the good, the bad, and the great times we've all had at Timberlane. This ceremony is about the small moments that have led us here today. These small moments, like winning the football championship game, hearing the audience roar after the last scene of your play, even getting a bad grade on the test you studied so hard for, or overdrawing your balance in the cafeteria. And of course, waiting until the last minute to start that big project. Or maybe your speech for graduation, but who would do that? Maybe it was even muting your first block class on Zoom for the entire 90 minutes so you could sleep. All these moments, whether they were good or bad, made up the entirety of your high school career. So reminisce on the growth you've made from freshman year to now, the obstacles you've overcome, and the triumphs you've accomplished. Before you cross the stage and receive your diploma, be proud of all you've done these last 4 years and get excited for what's to come. Congratulations, class of 2022, and good luck with all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much. At this time, we'd also like to thank some other people. To any of the students who are entering into the armed services, we are going to ask you to please stand and be recognized at this time. And we also ask any members of the audience who have served to please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you. So this is the time when the principal usually reflects on the 4 years of greatness by the senior class. But that would be insincere of me because I've only known you for 1 year. So the reality is I'm going to ask you to instead thank 3 friends who have meant so much on your journey. These 3 friends have been with you since the beginning. They are instrumental in the narrative of each of your lives. Behind every action you have taken, every question you have asked, and every idea you have had, they have been supporting your thoughts and beliefs and are essential to the core values of who you are. Without these 3 friends, you would not be graduating from here today. Now, I realize many of you are thinking right now, I'm talking about your family, friends, and teachers. And they are of the utmost importance, but those are not the individuals we are talking about. No, the 3 friends we are talking about today are the exclamation point, the question mark, and the period. And I apologize in advance to the comma, who's been just going on and on and on about the same old thing. And the apostrophe has no disrespect, but I found him to be a little too possessive to speak about. So instead, we'll talk about these special meanings of these special 3. Each one has attributes that got you to this moment today, but should be remembered moving forward. Some of you may feel the exclamation point is a little too emotional for you, but he has been there through your highest highs and lowest lows. Fear, joy, love, and excitement, he is there for you. Embrace those feelings because they are what make life worth living. Next is the question mark. People just can't get a straight answer out of her. But behind every great thought of how, what, when, where, and the ever-important why, the question mark guides your thoughts. It's only through our ability to ask the question will we be able to ever embrace the answers. Finally, there is your rock, the period. When in doubt, you've always counted on them to get you through. They don't get too high and always try to answer your questions and concerns. When you don't know where to turn or what to do, the period is there for you. They don't mind that you might use them a lot, as long as you remember them at the end. I beg you all to find these 3 friends in your lives, the ones who bring out your greatest emotions, help you to continue to ask the important questions of life, and always stay with you. If you do, you will have a rich and fulfilling life. During your educational career, you learned these 3 punctuation marks. You've used them in essays, reports, posts, and texts. As you leave Timberlane Regional High School, their lessons must stay with you forever. While some of you will see them more often than others, never forget their meaning and their guiding principles. Congratulations to the class of 2022, and go Owls. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome Associate Principal Mr. Scott Strange and Assistant Principals Mr. Tim Brown and Mrs. Ashley Harbell to the stage for the presentation of the academic awards. It is now my pleasure to invite our top 3 academic students to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, for the class of 2022, the class essayist, Anthony Russo. The class salutatorian, Landis Nato. And the Timberlane Regional High School class of 2022 valedictorian, Sarah Richmond. At this time, it is my great pleasure to call to the stage our class essayist, Anthony Russo, to deliver his commencement address.
All right, I want to start off by having everyone think about the biggest failure they've ever had. Failing a class, maybe you broke up with your girlfriend, perhaps you lost your championship game. And don't think that you've never failed at anything, because we are all human and we all fail. I failed tests, I lost in the Division I Wrestling State Finals, and I failed to be a good friend at times. Now tell me, did you learn from your failure? Originally, I never did. During my freshman year here as a wrestler, I lost to an upperclassman multiple times. Every time I lost, I became more frustrated, causing me to never fully realize why I was losing. I never learned and never noticed the lack of defense I had, or the fact that I was forcing attacks leading to him taking me down. My mindset was focused on winning, not on improving, and only recently has my mindset fully changed. Failure is a basic part of life. Whether or not we learn from our mistakes determines whether or not we improve ourselves. Most people hate failing. They despise it. But me? Now I welcome it. Failure provides an opportunity to improve. It shows me a weakness that I have, then allows me to eradicate it. By fearing failure, you're only failing to improve yourself, and you will continue to make the same mistakes. To quote the Mandalorian, persistence without insight will lead to the same outcome. As in, failing without learning from it will lead to the same errors repeatedly. Failing once is okay, but making the same mistakes multiple times without adjustments is not. Throughout my years at this school, I've learned that success doesn't just come with hard work. Success comes from failing over and over and over again in a variety of different ways. Without navigating through failure, no success will come from it. Hard work alone does not bring success, but hard work and dedication will. Life is hard. We will all most likely fail a lot, but if you can welcome failure, you will soon be welcoming success. As we embark on new adventures, I want you all to remember that it is your greatest failures that will lead to your greatest successes.
Thank you, Anthony. At this time, it is my pleasure to call to the stage your class salutatorian, Landis Nato, to deliver his commencement address.
All right, good morning, everyone. When I first set foot on the bus in September 2018, I didn't really know what to expect. Coming from a class size of 8 kids, I was both excited and nervous to be surrounded by an additional 200. Despite this size, it was not one large mass of my peers glaring down at me. Rather, every student and staff member I came across in that first year and the following 3 was different, unique. The potential that these new people held and what it would mean for myself in the next 4 years was vast and pervasive as I walked in on that first day. That is what I want to speak about today, individuality and the potential it holds. As we have made our way through the high school experience, we have found ways to work together with the people around us, playing into everyone's strengths. And this is a process that occurred with or without me. I was merely an observer of it. Numerous instances of people working together for a remarkable and noble good. While I didn't involve myself in these programs until my later years at Timberlane, it is these memories that have touched me the greatest. Project Hope, Mealy's Meals, Student Council, to name a few. Each and every one of you has something unique, something that sets you apart from the rest. Many think to dismiss this idea as it seems insignificant in the grand scheme. Many think to hide or change these differences as it seems significant in the small scheme. But that difference is powerful. The potential it holds, even with one person against the entire world, is nothing to disregard. In a world that is increasingly valuing the exterior, those subtle, unalterable, and internal traits are becoming ever more valuable. I'd like to suggest, then, what may happen if we unite these differences. I understand that these differences can be intimidating. We cannot grow resentful of them. I think the past 2 years have been enough evidence for that. I do not fall short of this fault of holding resentments. If we can forgive and accept these differences, we can all contribute our own piece to the puzzle. We can be uplifted by our own shortcomings, vicariously through those we choose to bond and connect with. I have seen plenty of this at the community level to know that it's real, and have no doubt that this will continue wherever you all choose to go. To quote Alan Watts, "What I'm really saying is that you don't need to do anything, because if you see yourself in the correct way, you are all as much extraordinary phenomenon of nature as trees, clouds, the patterns in running water, the flickering of fire, the arrangement of the stars, and the form of a galaxy. You are all just like that, and there is nothing wrong with you at all." I'd like to think that I rarely deal in absolutes. However, I can confidently say, with 100% certainty, that if we open our hearts and fill in the gaps between each other with our own individuality, no matter where we choose to go after today, there is no stopping us. Thank you.
Thank you, Landis. Now at this time, I will call to the stage your valedictorian, Sarah Richmond, to deliver her commencement address.
Good morning. It's an honor to be here speaking with all of you today, representing the class of 2022 during this final celebration of our lives as Timberlane Owls. Throughout our time at Timberlane, one aspect of being an owl that we've adopted is that we've grown to become, as the saying goes, wise owls. Over the past 4 years, we've spent our time learning and growing together. Of course, we've become proficient in basic school subjects such as English, math, science, history, and world languages, and we even grew physically from the short and scrawny versions of ourselves we were freshman year. But we've also experienced incredible growth on a personal level thanks to our teachers, mentors, friends, and family that have guided us to this point. Without their support and direction, we wouldn't be embarking on the paths that we've set before ourselves. For me, my physics teacher, Mr. Cerniglia, ignited my passion for physics and for learning in general. My brother Ben gave me my sense of hard work and discipline, and my ballet teacher Lauren showed me the importance of friendship and staying true to yourself and following your desires, and I couldn't be more grateful for all of them. By entering high school, we were all brave and took a new step that pushed us to where we are today. Many of us ventured even further out of our comfort zones and tried new things, whether it was a new sport, new instrument, or new club, that helped us learn and shaped our futures. Now, we are beginning to understand our strengths and weaknesses, and we have a better sense of the world around us. But before you get too concerned, remember that the more things change, the more things stay the same. On the first day of freshman year, I was all stressed out and running late trying to figure out what outfit to wear, and today I did the same thing. I knew I had to wear this cap and gown, but I was still stressed and running late because of my outfit. So as much as we've grown, there are still some basic aspects of our lives and personalities that have remained. Another characteristic of all owls is that they, and therefore we, are beings of great integrity. During our time in high school, we were often faced with difficult decisions regarding how to communicate and interact with our peers. The battle of figuring out how to navigate other people's opinions versus our personal beliefs was one that we encountered constantly and one that will follow us throughout our lives. Whether it was in reference to superficial issues like what to wear, or moral choices like how to treat others, we were frequently faced with the question of why we were making these decisions. Was it best for ourselves, best for others, the easiest decision to follow through with because it was what everyone else was doing, or truly what we wanted to do and stand for? By confronting these questions about our decisions, we've begun to learn how to maintain our integrity, and we will continue to do so throughout our lives. Additionally, we as owls are excellent observers. Owls can turn their heads 270 degrees and have huge eyes that allow them to constantly be aware of their surroundings. As students, we don't have these exact qualities, but we still have grown to become keen observers. Through our experiences in class, we've become more attentive and we've gained an improved ability to help others. By observing, keeping an open mind, and being ready to accept what's around us, we become kinder and we are able to continually learn and embrace new ideas and new experiences. Lastly, as we all know, owls have the ability to fly. After today, we'll all fly out from this nest in different directions, but hopefully we'll maintain the qualities we developed as Timberlane owls. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2022.
I'd just like to say to the 4 student speakers who have gone so far, you have done an amazing job, and the passion that you have put into your speeches and the message you wanted to send to your class is unbelievable. Great job. Thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the superintendent of the Timberlane Regional School District, Mr. Christopher Kellen, for his remarks.
Thank you. I'm not sure who decides the order because following those 3 speeches is really not something I was looking forward to, so great job, everyone. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for sharing this wonderful occasion with us. Congratulations, graduating class of 2022. This is indeed a very special day for all of us. For me, I share this moment as your superintendent and a very proud parent of a graduate. Today, we celebrate the culmination of years of commitment to learning. You have worked hard to get here, and we are all very proud of you. While today we celebrate you, I ask that you take a moment to think about those who have helped you arrive at this milestone. Many of those people are here today, while others who are not. While they may not be seated in the audience, they are here in our hearts and our minds. So just think about them. Perhaps you will think about a teacher, a friend, a bus driver, a neighbor, parents, or grandparents. Throughout this ceremony, think about them so that they too may be part of this celebration, for they are part of our community. And of course, think about those that are seated here behind you. Enjoy how excited we are to honor you and your accomplishments. In turn, honor those that have always been there for you with your gratitude. Simply thank them with a hug and a smile. In fact, I'm going off script now. I'm going to ask the graduates, please stand up, turn, and face everybody that's here for you today, and thank them with a round of applause. As you continue on your journey, remember that we are a community from which we can never be separated. We are bound together by Timberlane. We are a family, our Timberlane family. And while each of us, like a branch of a tree, we may grow in different directions, our roots forever remain as one. Thank you.
And now it is my pleasure to introduce School Board Chairperson, Mr. Stephen Finnegan. Stephen will deliver the school board message.
Superintendent Kellen, Principal Vaccarezza, staff, family, and the graduating class of 2022. Thank you for allowing me to say a few words today. On behalf of the Regional School District, congratulations to each of you and your families for getting to this day. Each of your journeys were different, but they have all ended with you being here graduating from high school. I commend you for all your hard work and dedication it took to complete your journey. Now, another journey starts. That journey is life after high school. Each of you will create your own path towards achieving your goals, whether through college or the workforce. Remember that that journey may be challenging at times, but through hard work and dedication, the sky is the limit for each and every one of you. Michael Jordan once said, now I should remember this, Michael Jordan, the athlete, not the actor, once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Failure is temporary. The lessons you learn from failure will shape you and give you the strength and motivation to be better each and every day. You are our future leaders in one way or another. You may be leaders in your field of work or in your community or perhaps in the country. But to be the most influential leader, be a leader of change. Be the leaders who make impactful changes in making this world better for the next generation. In the words of Denzel Washington, don't aspire to just make a living, aspire to make a difference. Class of 2022, congratulations and best wishes to all of you as you move forward in your journey. May you have unlimited success and happiness in your lives as you move on. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, I ask Associate Principal Mr. Scott Strange, Assistant Principals Mr. Tim Brown and Mrs. Ashley Harble to come forward to introduce the members of the graduating class of 2022. As the principal of Timberlane Regional High School, it is my pleasure and duty to present the class of 2022 to the Timberlane Regional School Board and to certify that each member of the class receiving a diploma today has completed the requirements established by the state of New Hampshire and the Timberlane Board of Education. At this time, Mr. Kellen, Mr. Finnegan, and I will now confer the diplomas.
Sarah Nicole Richmond. Presenting her diploma is her father, Sammy Richmond, Timberlane Regional High School staff. Landis John Joseph Nato. Anthony Joseph Russo. Taylor Ann Dion. Brianna Lynn Aloy. Maria Nicole Scioto. Delaney Ray Condon. Caitlin Rose Cullen. Cameron DuBois. Michael Evan Hirschenroder. Nicholas Kenneth Kellen. Presenting his diploma is his father, Chris Kellen, Superintendent of Timberlane Regional School District. Cole Patrick Newman. Grace Adeline Paradise. Presenting her diploma is her mother, Kristen Paradise, Danville Elementary staff. Angelina Rose Raymond. Brianna Marie Santoro. Emma Ryan Scully. Kaylee Lynn Sheffield. Callie Jane Fitzgerald. Presenting her diploma is her father, Kevin Fitzgerald, Timberlane Regional High School staff and coach. Kaylin Emma McNeil. Josie Alexandra West-Geary. Lauren Nicole Hayes. Anna Elizabeth Alberti. Madison Elizabeth Bolduck. Dylan Giorgio Brandano. Britt Amber Bronya. Lindsay Kathleen Cornelius. Zachary Mannheim Diamond. Taryn Nora Fox. Catherine Rose Hammond. Laura Marie Anna Hills. Alexandra Louise Hubley. Presenting her diploma is her mother, Christina Hubley, Timberlane Regional School District staff. Ellie Claire Kennedy. Presenting her diploma is her mother, Lisa Kennedy, Atkinson Academy staff. Kendall Marilyn Morrill. Conrad Kenneth Parker. Presenting his diploma is his mother, Sharon Parker, Sandown Central TLC staff. Ethan Thomas Stewart. Lauren Gaetan Violette. Megan Elizabeth Adams. Emily Grace Alberti. Dylan James Aliberti. Joshua James Andrade. Jaden Elijah Baez. Briar Ann Barry. Elida Jane Bates. Keith Armand Bean Parmelo. Tegan Jane Bolio. Alyssa Donna Bedard. Caitlin Teresa Bedard. Albert Jackson Belmont. Anthony James Beltran. Paige Elizabeth Bickham. Trevor Jason Billcliffe. Molly Jane Blackadar. Damian Jacob Simon Blanchette. Brendan Michael Beauchard. Lillian Lorraine Barassa. Idabelle L. Bradstreet. Grace Madison Brennan. Matthew Colin Brooks. Andrew Frederick Brown. Elizabeth Jean Buck. Presenting her diploma is her brother, 2019 Timberlane graduate, Specialist Buck military police officer stationed at Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Annabelle Rose Burkhart. Mackenzie Elizabeth Byron Chaput. Presenting her diploma is her mother, Heidi Chaput, Sandown North Elementary staff. Evan Casey. Emma Lynn Carr. Jack Joseph Karuba. Warren Chase Karstensen IV. Lily Amelia Castley. Win Sasati. Devin Joseph Chambers. Jeremiah Champlin. Sean Munashe Chanakira. Emma Grace Cochran. Jake Brennan Cole. Mikhail Colon. Edward Charles Como. Mackenzie Ann Connors. Christian James Cordio. Christopher Matthew Couturier. Catherine Paige Croto.
Jacob Michael Cruz. Abigail Rose Cunyo. Maya Rose Cook. Samantha Rose Danis. Mia Kelly DeMarco. Breeze Alexandria Dennis. Ryan Patrick Devaney. Cameron David DeMarco. Presenting his diploma is his mother, Tracy DeMarco, Timberlane Regional Middle School staff. Michaela Lynn Dion. Amy Marie DeVito. Owen Timothy Donahue. Luke Joseph Downing. Emma Lise Duchesne. Seth Henry Dufresne. Austin Blake Dusombre. Dylan Thomas Eaton. Hatea Sage Eddings. Matthew Robert Fairhurst. Kaylee Christina Farmer. Abigail Carol Farone. Molly Catherine Farrington. Samantha Jean Fetty. Madison Paige Fontaine. Emma Cody Gagney. Emily Elizabeth Gagnon. Peyton Gertie. Eric Christopher George Jr. Gabriel Higgins Gerhard. Ethan George Gary. Ceylon Irma Israela Gitterman. Anna Lynn Gleckman. Michael Charles Gordon. Presenting his diploma is his mother, Tracy Gordon, Sandown Central TLC staff. Cameron Joseph Goslin. Jacob Peter Goulet. Russell Lee Green III. Maya Cassandra Grudis. Christian Jonathan Gervin. Nicholas John Edward Guide. Daniel Jacob Guzman. Christopher Taylor Halson. Ashley Rose Hatt. Emily Grace Hatt. Ryan James Healy. Ryan Joseph Heffernan. Joseph Michael Hemingway. Kyle Matthew Hickey. Taylor Abigail Holt. Colin Matthew Hoyt. Sean Benjamin Hurley. Julia Rose Hines. Nicholas Joseph Ingham. Jory Nicanor Jackman. Eric Michael Jarvis. Eric J. Kapler. Middle name? No middle name? You tell me. Okay. John K.L. Owen Albert Kellerman. Cooper John Kelly. Austin Joseph Kelly. Jack Dylan Keogh. Tanzilla Khan. Alyssa Marie Contos. Ashlyn Rose Lally. Jacob Stephen Lambert. Jordan Ryan Landry. Zachary Ryan Landry. Ethan Cody LaRock. Braden Samurai LaSala. Nicholas Mark Leary. Cyrus Raphael LeBron. Lauren Whitney Lefebvre. Emily Rose Lewis. Athena Elizabeth Lister. Sebastian Robert Lavasco. Vanessa Rose Mahoney.
Samantha Rose Marino. Brisa Gislaine Martinez. Victoria Lynn McIntyre. Caleb A. McMahon. Olivia Marie McMahon. Jenna Marie Mermay. Jenna was deployed to Air Force Basic Training on May 31st. Nicholas Lord Merrill. Autumn Lorraine Miller. Mackenzie Ann Malosek. Kyle David Monahan. Jeremiah Joshua Moore. Alex Daniel Muchada. Lannon. Nora Lannon Mullins. Jack William Musho. My longness. Ariana Milonis. Isabella Lee Nichols. Ready? It's Nunez, right? Okay. Gilberto de Jesus Nunez Torres. Molly May O'Connor. Zoe Ann Okavikas. Dionigi. Maximilian Dionigi Oreo. Owen Matthew Griffin Woolett. Hilaria. Dominic Michael Palaria. Ashley Joy Lori Paquin. Bryce William Parker, presenting his diploma, is his mother, Sharon Parker, Sandown Central TLC staff. Pascucci. Grace Andrea Pascucci. Okay, Jess, are you sure? Okay. Kayla Peck. Pagero. Elia May Pagero. Audrey May Peralt. Petralia. Lexus Ashley Petralia. Hey. Taya Tori Post. Andrew Joseph Randall. Andrew Joseph Randall. Some easy ones. Elena Lindsay Reed. Lucy Elizabeth Reed. Nicholas Michael Rera. Morgan Kendall Rich. Hunter Richard Riley. Evan Daniel Rager. Griffin John Rager. I had it when it's all the numbers. Marshall James Romano. Navarro. Mia Navarro Ryder. Kyle John Salvador. Dominic Paul Sansucci. Carolise Santiago. Chloe Elise Saulnier. Lindsay Lisa Savina. Emily Maria Scanlon. Catherine Patricia Severance. Kyle Robert Shaw. Kayla Brittany Shea. Juliana Destiny Shue. Chevelle? Joseph Donald Shivel. Presenting his diploma is his father, J.J. Shivel, Timberlane Regional High School staff and coach. Savonnery Anna Sadiri. That was what I was nervous about. Justin Kevin Silva. Jillian Rose Singer. Amy Lynn Sinibaldi. Presenting her diploma is her mother, Stacy Sinibaldi, Timberlane Regional High School staff. Angel Rose Smith. Hannah Claire Smith. Nora Megan Smith. Brady Thomas Sola. Devin Joseph Soder. Luke Edward Supernut. Nicholas David Swanee. Practice so hard. I got it. Samuel Paul Scappa. Cheyenne Renee Taylor. Jocelyn Starr Taylor. Brady Michael Tesoro. Kaya Nathaniel Tibbett. Ella Kira Vartanian. Brandon B. Vasquez. Alexa Lynn Wagnitz. Jeremy David Welton. James Whalen. Carly Marcel White. Hannah Marie White. Patrick Christopher White. Cody Tyler Wild. Marissa Sage Wise. Colin James Young. Georgiana Zuli.
We do have one last award to do. It is my honor on behalf of the high school faculty and administration to announce the recipient of this year's Outstanding Senior Award. The Outstanding Senior Award is presented annually to a graduating senior who best embodies the ideals of scholarship, character, and service. This year's Outstanding Senior has demonstrated excellence in all aspects of high school life. A student who epitomizes respect and dignity. When I first met the young man during the summer preseason, I found him to be friendly, but reserved. The spotlight did not need to be on him. He carried himself in a manner that showed there was a task at hand that needed to be accomplished, and it was his job to do it. Throughout the year, I saw this young man's interactions with students and staff as one of constant mutual respect by all parties. And there is truly no greater honor than the respect from both your peers and your parental figures. As a varsity member of the football, basketball, and lacrosse teams, I have personally witnessed firsthand him volunteer and help out both his teammates and even 6 to 12-year-old kids, increasing their passion and skills for lacrosse. He is a member of the Math Honor Society, the Chess Club, and Life of an Owl. Perhaps one of his defining moments was this year with the way he handled an injury. When others would sit and sulk, he looked to come back to school as soon as possible. With his senior season of lacrosse relegated to the sidelines, Joe became a student coach to others, trying to help and mentor other students. He became an integral part of the team without even sending a single pass this year. The term respect gets tossed around in many ways, but to give it, to earn it, and to live it are the foundation of Joseph Schivel's life. For these reasons and many more, Joseph Schivel, you are this year's Timberlane Regional High School Outstanding Senior Student. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium the Student Council President, Kaylee Sheffield, who will share her salute to the class of 2022 on this graduation day.
I am proud of you. I am proud of you. I am proud of you. These are words we may hear from the time we are 3, 4, or 5 years old. From the time we take our first steps, to our first day of kindergarten, to the days we come home with a good quiz grade, to the day we graduate high school. To others, this may be the first time you've heard these words in a while. These simple words can be so comforting to hear, but it isn't until we are told why or understand the reasoning that they begin to have a deeper meaning. I am honored to stand before you today and illustrate exactly this. Some of you may have had 6 or 7 classes with me, and for others, this may be the first time you've heard my voice. So me saying these words will hold different values to you, but one thing is clear. You all have something to be proud of today. High school comes with its challenges, but these obstacles have been incredibly heightened in the past few years. I am elated to say you all got through it, and we pushed through anything that came our way. The class of 2022 had just one typical year of high school, and still amazing accomplishments were made and immense challenges were overcome. To the athletes, performers, leaders, and passionate individuals before me today, you dedicated hours upon hours to make our school a better place and put 2, 3, or maybe even 4 years of your life into something you're passionate about. That in itself is an accomplishment. Whether you're one of the guys that led our football team to the state championship, one of the incredibly talented singers or performers that carried our music department through years of uncertainty, a student that came to school each day to make their teachers and peers laugh, or anything in between, you did something special and you have something to be proud of. To me, when I look at the class of 2022, I remember what it was like to transfer here to Timberlane my freshman year. I was met with warm compassion and kindness from all of those around me. Never did I think I would be standing before you all today, nor be a leader within this district. One thing is clear to me. Leadership is an extremely fascinating concept when you look at it from the perspective of those that lead versus those that follow. The true question arises, are the people inspired by the leader, or is the leader inspired by the people? The line between leader and follower is more faint than we think, and leadership is unattainable without the support, inspiration, and compassion from followers. I would like to congratulate and thank everyone here for possessing characteristics of leadership that truly foster a community. I would not be closing out the ceremony today if it wasn't for each one of you inspiring and driving forward this leadership for me and for many others. This salute today would be incomplete without thanking several others who got us to where we are today. We wouldn't have accomplished what we have today and every day without our incredible support systems. I would like to first personally thank my parents and grandparents sitting in the audience today, because I would not be up here speaking right now if it wasn't for the love, encouragement, and support that my family has given me. On that note, I would like to thank every single parent, grandparent, friend, or sibling who is here today supporting one of our graduates. The class of 2022 would not be who we are today without your love and support. In addition, the staff members of Timberlane Regional High School have been the most incredible mentors and supporters to each and every one of us. From teachers to administrators and everyone that falls in between, thank you. We couldn't have done it without you. To every graduating senior, congratulations. You've all worked incredibly hard and deserve nothing but success and happiness in your future. Today, celebrate your accomplishments and the people who have got you to where you are now. You persevered, put in hours of dedication, kindness, and leadership. Whether I see you tomorrow or never again, I am proud of you and privileged to have spent the last 4 years by your side. Thank you, Timberlane Regional High School class of 2002, and congratulations. '22, guys. Before I pass the stage off to Taylor today, I would like you all to join me in transferring your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Congrats, guys.
With that being said, it is my honor to call upon the senior class president, Taylor Dion, to deliver the closing remarks.
Good morning, family, friends, and my now fellow graduates of the class of 2022. Now that the diplomas are out and you're all officially alumni of Timberlane Regional High School, I'm sure no one wants to sit through another speech. I know you're all itching to get up, light your cigars, and start taking your graduation pictures on the baseball field, so I'll keep it short and sweet. When I was told my speech would be the last part of graduation, I knew it would be hard to keep everyone's attention. I thought about the ways I could introduce these next 3 minutes and how I wanted to acknowledge that I know the excitement of now being a high school graduate would mute many of your ears from hearing a word I say. And if I was down there, I'd be doing the same thing, so there are no hard feelings. Thinking of this and how I wanted my speech to be short and sweet, it made me realize that our last 4 years of high school together have equally been just as short and sweet. In 8th grade, when we sat in front of the 12 graduating seniors who were introducing us to high school during their senior panel, we were told our time together would go by fast. And this morning, as you all put on your caps and gowns, I'm sure you were equally just as awestruck as I was that those same little 8th graders had made it through our last 4 years of high school and are on to the next chapters of our life. In such a short amount of time, however, I can't help but reflect on what added the sweet to our short and sweet high school years. Moments of achievement, unity, and excitement filled the Performing Arts Center, hallways, and athletic fields of TRHS that will follow us and play behind our eyes every time we think about our years together at Timberlane. Moments like our Spirit Week, our Project Hope fashion shows, and our massive fan section turnout for the lacrosse championship game last year are all times we will never forget. More recently, however, our class experienced a moment together that I found quite symbolic of the endeavors we are all about to embark on. Let me paint a picture for the friends and family that did not get to see the class of 2022 absolutely tearing up the dance floor at our prom. As the lights dimmed and the DJ got a little louder, I watched my fellow seniors creep onto the dance floor and wait to see who was really going to get the party started. The awkward dancing and grouping continued, and then our DJ, Mr. Paradise, threw out a song that immediately changed everyone's mood. As the first few beats of Pursuit of Happiness by Kid Cudi began to play, I watched our class crowd together in immediate joy, regardless of if two friend groups collided in the midst of the charging that took place toward the dance floor, and everyone danced like nothing else mattered in the 3 minutes that followed. I'm sure many of you are wondering why I was standing around thinking about the symbolism of this moment instead of, I don't know, maybe just dancing like everyone else was at the time, but rest assured I joined right in. This doesn't change the fact that I couldn't help but think about how in just a few short weeks, and now in just a few short moments, we will move on to the next chapters of our lives and all be on our own pursuits of happiness. Every single one of you sitting in this ceremony today are no longer just a student at Timberlane Regional High School. You are now an active member of whatever world you decide to create for yourself. No matter where your life takes you after high school and what your plans are, I hope you all continue to be on a pursuit of happiness. With college degrees and future career plans now so prevalent in thought, I leave you all with the reminder that you deserve nothing short of a life filled with joy. So, keep pursuing happiness and everything else will fall right into place. It has been an honor to serve as your class president this year, class of 2022, and now we get to celebrate. Get your cameras recording and get your photo ops ready, and on the count of 3, I'd like you all to join me in throwing your caps in the air. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Owls, and congratulations.
First and foremost, we do have some quick thanks. We want to thank the class advisors, Miss Jennifer Libby Barth and Miss Lauren Smith, for the past 4 years of supporting the class of 2022. I would like to also thank all the volunteers who made this day possible, our facility staff. They did an incredible job of making this day come together. I'd also like to give a special shout out to the admin assistants who really, they organized this, got it together, and I would not be a proper individual unless I gave a special shout out to my assistant, Miss Patty Mangini, right over there. She did a phenomenal job organizing this. And she wanted this day right for you guys. So thank you, Patty. You can wave. She waved. Now to the parents and guests. We know you're eager. Please wait until all the graduates have cleared the track before leaving your seats. You're going to be able to join the graduates behind the concession stand on the field and begin to leave campus. Now finally, for the graduates, we're going to be exiting from my right, your left-hand side of each row. Please follow the direction of your class advisors as you proceed and exit towards the concession stand, where you can then join your classmates and parents on the field. Good luck, we love you, and go Owls!